Well, the curtain falls in Sakane, but not before the dramatic final act that caps off what has been an eventful and altogether successful weekend on the East Rand. Well, the incentives may be entirely different here, but objectives are very much the same as SuperSport United prepare to tackle Kaizer Chiefs. Both are looking to open the year with a positive result. United are seeking to stay within touching distance of the league leaders, and the Glamour Boys are eyeing a spot inside the top 8 for the first time since last season. Opportunity now for SuperSport United. Only Mahlatsi in the center, cuts it back and scarred. Well, that most certainly should have been the opener. All he needed to do really was get that on target in the end. He knows it. It's a woeful miss, really. That's Diani. Trying to return it to Mshini. Well, he's so nippy as Diani. He almost just seems to glide past players. They haven't even noticed, and he's just burst past them. Might have a chance here. It's deflected into the path of Bunting. Now it's flapped at, and that's Diani. That's what he can do. Kaizer Chiefs are ahead, and the man named Bazooka fires one into the top corner.
And he's been the man that has been giving SuperSport problems. And what a strike there, Grant.
He'll be hoping, though, that it's not a portent of things to come when they face Mamelodi Sundowns on this ground. He opened the scoring in that game as well. They went on to lose that one. A little fortuitous, but how's about that for a strike? It's impossible to say.
Great finish from the young man.
Now an opportunity. Diani wants his brace, but picks out Ntabeling. Oh, an opportunity, and it goes in eventually. It's Yusuf Bunting upon his return, 4 months on the sideline, and he shakes off the rust and he puts it in the back of the net. It's scrappy, but they all count.
They all count, Grant, they all count, and that's what the strikers are there for. The ball gets loose, a miskick from his player there, and then he finishes. Bunting is a striker, he's always in the box.
SuperSport United went through Mahlatsi. There's Leroux. Mahlatsi, and it's in! Well, they've carved Kaizer Chiefs' advantage in half. They've pulled one back through Kamohelo Mahlatsi. And perhaps SuperSport United feel that that's what they needed just before the break. It's going to be a different team talk now, still behind. And that changes the complexion of the game. Now, ball clipped over. Was he onside? He is. And Lekwata could score, but he can't from the very, very tightest of angles. What a let-off for SuperSport United. They escape unpunished. Well, he would have wanted to see that ripple the back of the net. Wasn't to be. Mayo clips it in towards Lekay. Big punch from Kuzwayo. And part of that may have landed upon the face of Lekay, and the referee has pointed to the penalty spot. Well, he gets a hand on it, doesn't he?
Looking at it, yes, I agree with Brilliant, but the referee's not going to change his decision.
Chance to level it. Brilliant, Kuzwayo saves, but the follow-up is put away by Luke Leroux, and SuperSport United do have their equalizer eventually. Brilliant, Kuzwayo can hardly believe it. Ntabeling goes down, penalty. Kaizer Chiefs can win it after all, and perhaps they feel that now in this fashion justice will be served, having not felt like the earlier incident was a penalty for SuperSport United.
He's in the box, he puts the legs out, that's a penalty.
Can he be the hero? It's all set up for Tabedi to write his name all over this one. Tabedi scores! Kaizer Chiefs win it in the dying seconds. And perhaps that's the correct result. They should have put it to bed a long, long time ago. And in the end, it ends 3-2. So what a perfect way to bring down the curtain on this festival in Sakane. Chiefs strike late to win 3-2 against SuperSport United.